Nigerians, I must greet you on this morning again. Without you this morning, we'll deal with you now. Well, before we start, we'll actually appreciate our Heavenly Father. Osanowodua, Akpama, Orile, Okodudu. Now, He make it possible for us to see this great day before us today. Because of that, we'll give our Papa small thanks and praises. And that spirit of appreciation may really deal with us. Papa God, we thank you, appreciate everything you have done for us. Give us this opportunity to see this day. Today, not let us see our end. Not let the day, the week, the month, the year see our end. Protect and guide us. Send your angel ahead of us. Don't let us fall by the wayside. Don't let your spirit depart away from us. You know our limitation, you know our shortcoming. Right from the evil part of our mother, you know our problem, you know our which one will become in this life. Now you know everybody. In few minutes, few seconds from now only you still know. Now you they know the unknown. Now you they made the impossibility they possible. Right? Almighty God, Akpama Orile, we appreciate you so much. If we get much for this body, we will not feel really thank you enough for all the privileges we give us, we will not even deserve by anything. But as a father to a child, now you be a originator of love. If we did this word, we'll be critical to children. We show our children the very best we will give them to our own knowledge. Not to talk of you, we originate love and affection. Let your affection, your grace, your mercy, your divine love, protection be upon us. Grant us unspeakable blessing. A man without blessing, a man without mercy, a man without grace is nowhere to be found. Over. Give us all those ones. Let your grace continue to show us for us. Show for us. Your mercy continue to be with us. As we are all here today, oh God, Akpama, you know our problem, you know how it be. All of us have various problems we get. Meet us at every point of our problem. Because now you say, wherever we did difficulties, at every point, we will always call upon you, and you will be with us. And truly, me, I tell people, because of what me does see say you do for my own life. Me, different from belief. Me, I don't encounter you. Now, inside stone will give me water drink. Now, you they feel do things will not possible for this life. There's no time we miss hope on you because you have done it. You prove yourself. You say for your words to come, not to come to pass. You go proclaim stones, maybe the proclaimer. And now so it be. Your words is full of life, Baba. Let that words of life be part of us, Baba. Not leave us at all. May those people come say, because God will they take control, they protect them, it doesn't leave them. But on no way to account to leave us. Because now you give us this life. We will not do anything on our own. The children where you give us for science and wonder, Baba, not let any obstacle be upon their life, ancient of day. The critical job will give us the ability and wisdom to carry on, Baba. May the concerns of those children be your own because now you get children. Because heritage of they say children are heritage from you, Baba. Now you talk and not the way talk. Our brothers and sisters, focus on the work, commit them to your hand. Our loved ones, those that know us by name, or not by name, commit every one of them to your hand. All the management of NIGERIAN, all the NIGERIAN family, commit them to your mighty hand. All Nigerians in the four corners of the world, Baba, protect every one of them. Let us be a pathfinder. Let us be the head, not the tail, Baba. Give us the ability to do the extraordinary for good, not for negativity, but for the positivity and to be a good ambassador of this great country. We also use this medium to pray, to touch the heart of leaders. Give us leaders with the fear of God. And may the people awaken, may they get new consciousness of knowing themselves as citizens, and may they know the power to possess, where they possess. So they get the power, now they get the yam, get the knife and everything. So that they get the feel their life, say they get the power to determine the future of this great country. About all those things we're supposed to ask, Almighty Akpama, Orile, Okodudu. If we not ask many, we will not remember because of our imperfection. Akpama, Orile, Okodudu, Sanowo. We beg you, may you join our prayer. Now there, all this one will ask through our Savior, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. where we don't thank our papa, we start time because life is the foundation of everything. My brother, God bless every one of you on a day here with me today. I greet every one of you, the one way I know your name, the one way I don't know your name, the one of you mention your name. I greet every one of you. No sign of you mention everybody's name. But the truth is that we respect people so much because we're not there here and we will not feel really there here. But before we start, we'll go really start from our home here. I just say government don't come out openly. And the truth be that, say we lack manpower for the health sector. Say the health sector need over 200 doctors. And that's not the truth. But not be our fault. They refuse to employ. I dey tell you now, the last employment in Edo State, Naomi Best, Osagbovo, Patience John, I greet every one of you. I greet all of you. You're always there for us. We greet you all. Those who never write and we did there with us, I greet every one of you. We appreciate you so much. Say we need over 200 doctors to kickstart, but now the truth be that. Now they afford because they're not degree employed. If I tell you now one cocoa, I'm not going to believe, go shock now. Now, Junior Lucky, Abu Sali, now he employed last. Late Professor Abu Sali, now he employed last for this state. When Lucky Gnadio can come, now Lucky Gnadio can do the last employment. As I talk to you now, no civil service employment apart from contract employment. No civil service employment. Now, the government does shut come on. Truly, the thing short. They're not poor out there because they know they access our health care. Yesterday, I already follow the sickle cell issue. Come, they go. Because when they destroy the central hospital, Edo State government not make provision for where one carry people where they there go. Nowhere carry them go. Can't carry majority of them go sickle cell center. Sickle cell center, Edo State not build that. Now sickle cell people now they refund. They build that building. For after Oyeguaz, Dr. John Odige Oyeguaz go front. Now the sickle cell center, they go access government house. They raise money to build that, to raise that body. No state. Then state government move all some department, larger department from central hospital, go that place. And as I talk to you now, the sickle cell people has been reduced to one room with 9 beds. In one room, that room I go accommodate male, female, children, pregnant women. Now I go accommodate them. No 24-hour service. By 4 o'clock, all the staff for there, they don't close. Even though they put blood for your body now, immediately, and they don't go. And sickle cell people, now night they get crisis. All appeal to Edo State government, pay deaf ears, nothing happen. The commissioner of Earth, he said the leader of the sickle cell, one Prince Charles Edigin, who is the leader of sickle cell, he said because that one talk their mind, what they feel, to put the matter they public domain. He say if that one not come beg them, beg her, since he go said their condition will remain worse. As they plan to do their sickle cell day for this new month, June, what we enter so, he talk and say, maybe they just forget them. Say if they not come write letter of apology to her, servant or servant, the third citizens will be the master. Say they not come pay, if they not come apologize to her, say they not go get anything. Of a truth, sickle cell people, are they not fighting for their right? Now genetical issue now they get. No matter what they acquire, or now see they go acquire. No. It's their right. Good medical services is their right. 24 medical services is their right. That old building, even when they took over the place without their consent, they also okay, Mona take us test, we'll take them. When the state did not honor that agreement. Only what the state did for them, they pursue all of them come out. They can't reduce them to one room. One single room with 9 beds. I don't have to go cover there. I was in a meeting with them the day before yesterday with some directors of the Ministry of Health Management Board, who is trying to broke peace between them and the commissioner. And me, Lefty Samuel Sagbon, I make it clear because I represented my organization there, this was society. Make it clear that we cannot beg they cannot apologize to the minister, to the commissioner. That the commissioner is the servant of a servant. That the governor of the state cannot come out boldly and tell citizens to apologize to him. Never, is not done anywhere. Because it's a servant of the people. And you, the servant of the servant, telling citizens, so they come back now and say, bless the work, don't tire them. Bless it, don't tire them. He should not change our mind. He should not do the needful. Will not get other action than to say, if the street will tell and say, may she retire, may she resign immediately. Because she's a commissioner, she was not even elected, she was appointed by the goodwill of the governor of the state. Although the Sigo State people said at a time when the governor of Edo State visited them, the governor promised, say, he go renovate the place. And true, Governor Obaseki renovate the place for them. He even promised to buy vehicle for them. The 2 vehicles we then get for their old vehicle, where they manage, he said, those state government pack them. They can't go replace them with one Sienna, and one Audi 80. As I speak to you, with sticker and everything did there, the vehicle, they're not going to give them a day for government house, as I talk to you. So the Sigo State people are crying out to meaningful Edo life to come to their aid. The Edo State government wants to start to assassinate them. As I speak to you, we visit so many of them because they're not giving me record them. They are all in different centers assessing medical care because they not feel assess again for them because those states not feel provide medical care for them. And we also know, say now rainy season, this rainy season might be the worst season where they affect those people with those genetic problems, which those single cell sufferers. And the season where they get crisis, might be this. And funny enough, their crisis, not the one that they pray for. The way they look and you will cry for them. And their crisis, in most cases, they occur for midnight. As I speak to you now, Edo State government not get 24-hour service for them. In that meeting, now they can't resolve, say, because of, say, the thing don't go better, they can't say, now they plan for 24 hours service for them. They plan for 24 hours service for them. Say, now they don't deploy one doctor. Now, so far, may go they work for them for 24-hour service. So, I say, we can tell you now, the state of Edo State, that actually a lot of things, they work well. Well, as they work out yesterday, you know, say with the work out, they check everywhere they go. I want a good governor. Sansi Scott, I hail you. Plus, Kwasi, I hail you. Patient John, I hail you. I hail every one of you. So they work out because I will say we need better Edo State. We don't do the talk. Talk without practical is rubbish. It's rubbish. As we work out yesterday, like I tell you now, a few days ago, we will carry already this illegal ticket revenue collector. We will arrest one, we can carry and go police station. We brigade before police could charge and go court. Police charge and go already magistrate court for all the area. You can't give them a lighter charges. We will not be waiting happen. So, I'll be based on small knowledge you get now. We'll go meet prosecutor say this one will not grow. Give them the rightful charges, so they can't amend the charges, which we went to court a few days ago. They amended the charges for that illegal ticket revenue collector. On behalf of Oredo they deny, say they not send them. Oredo not agree join for the case. As I speak to you, that one has story for another day. Now, as we did the court, now we come hear Bush radio, come blog, come meet us, say, they collect data for one place or Joromi, you pass Joromi, they go, you pass Joromi, enter inside, like say aerodrome, those aerodrome close, inside. True, we can't go there, we can't see people gather. They collect their data, BVM, and other data. So try to ask them questions. My uncle said we want leftists. This I gather go there. We got there. We can see say two women gather and the boy they attend to the saucy. So now we ask for the head there. We can see one man. Say no fit talk to us after our introduction. Say go call office. Truly he call office. They can't really tell us say go Ministry of Budget for Palmers floor, third floor. Now we can't go there. So the organ name in charge of that department, you can't give us the organ name. Person of first of Asemuta. Go there, we don't see him. So yesterday, we book appointment. Now we can't see him. The office they call him Soko, COSOCU. That Soko, that office, now then they in charge under the Ministry of Budget, where foreign intervention till they come Nigeria. So they can't really explain to us as activists how the matter they share, how then till they disburse the money. See, initially, this one are about 40,000 naira for 8 months for family where they poor where. But the research where they carry out, as they explain to us, the research can show say Oredo local government and Ovia Southwest are the most poorest, living with the poorest people. But now World Bank now I do that project. Victor Kevin, I watch you. Kena, I watch you, my brother. Thank you. So say now then be the main poorest people by the research carried out by World Bank. Say so now then those two local governments they start the project. Now they don't extend that to all the local government for those states, which they give us on the chat list. Got through yesterday. But the process they don't say we don't like. They can't tell us, say truly, now people who did the locality, now go know those who poor more than before they roll out politician, a jackan, now then withdraw. They can't bring out this more standard way World Bank give them. They take this money to families who are poor, who are vulnerable. So now we can suggest to them. They can't tell us the way that they do it. Now the community they know those who poor among them, where they don't get the data from us to us or those who poor, they can't gather them, can't get the read data. After I read data, another set will go those houses, go generate number for them, go and cleave the number for their wall for the house. They reach about 3 sets where if they go or 4 sets where they go they check to ensure say credibility. They the system. Say even though they know say they not get them perfectly, but they try. It can also tell us say in such area where they carry out such biometrics, where it's not capture some people, where they vulnerable. See there's a quota like protest form where they bring out if such case be like that, where they include those people. So it can appear to work with us as people. I can also give them where to get the real poor people, like Ring Road. You have a lot of those women they say pure water and all those things, which we are glad to actually get data for them actually. Okay, I will go to the WhatsApp page. Sorry for if my mic is not responding again, you should let me know. Let me go through. Sorry, somebody sent me a message. So I've not gotten any message. I hope you guys are actually also hearing me from this point. Let me also see some of the top shots. Sorry, please. Only send me a message. Let me see if there's anyone here. Okay, I've not gotten any message, my brother. So you can send the message to me. I'm coming. So you can send the message to this platform or to NAIJA's platform so I can see it. But for now, I've not gotten any message from anybody here. There's no message, brother. I've not gotten. No message, please. So that is the case. So we try to know how they did one. So they explained actually to us. And I promise every Edo light in this place will follow the activities time to time, so that we report to the house. Well, another one, we say security people, what they call the vigilante, don't threaten to pull out of their services because say those say government not include them to payroll. And they talking all these while, some sacrifice. None they go into our system as I speak to you right now. Edo State is collecting about 900 million monthly for security votes. And those young men who volunteer their time and effort to do this job, they know they get anything at all. They are not recognized and nothing is happening. And they need to take care of their lives, they need to take care of their family, and they put their life at risk, honestly. And then they know they pay them. And say police, they harass them well, they arrest them. Because of that, I can say as it be so, they not go to do the work again. They say they're not going to do the work again. And so they can't really talk. So far, so good. They say they will pull out any moment from now. And all of us know, say, now those men, and then they do the real work where it happen to us. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Bra Victor. Sorry, I just got your message now. Please, later, you resend your number to me. You send your number to my WhatsApp so that I can forward you, I can add you to the group. Sorry for that. I didn't take note of that. Victor Ikena. Sorry for that. Just send me your number to my WhatsApp group. I will add you to the platform straight away once I'm done with this program. So that is what is actually happening right now. As I talk to you, they have threatened to pull out of the service where they render us. And of the truth, those people, they don't try very well. They are putting their best to ensure, say, things work out for us. As I talk to you now, they dare our forest, they comb our forest. Now then they did front before police go come join them for back. Now then they do the main job, honestly. And I see no reason why those say government no go do the needful, why not go include them, create law, we go protect them, and do and say miscramp, no ajaka, and they not take up, they do political issue. But when they get any crisis with people, I just say government they quit the blame to deploy them go. To deploy them go do some certain things. But the issue to say to also recognize them becomes an issue. Then just say government should work hard in that area to ensure that those people are included into our payroll as a state, honestly. Well, this one they happen for Adamawa State, for one street they call Newman's Road, for Adamawa State, where police and soldier come clash. During that clash, so police come poof one soldier because the clash come turn to exchange of gunfire, where one soldier can't lose his life for the process. Now the CP for Adamawa, in the person of Sikiru Kayode, now he can't talk his matter to the PRO. So I don't talk that one. We'll go back to the news proper. You want to call today? We'll start by Punch. Punch say search for strong consensus candidate Buhari direct APC governors. Meanwhile, the screening, see they go on a Punch. Now I talk that one. So Daily Post say 2 killed as police evade IPOL hideout, arrest others in Ebonyi. That's a Daily Post. Vanguard say Buhari does indoor punch to governor or the APC governor for the meeting we called the APC governor yesterday. Say he go pick his own successor. Then he go pick person we go succeed them. Whereas the president already tell the nine say he not get any favorable and not take candidate before. You see the double standard of Nigeria, that they are never fair to themselves. The nation say Buhari seek to in the thought to APC governor for support to pick person where he go succeed them when he come up for there. Well, again, Jonathan, former president, not CD available for the APC screening as yesterday again. Premium Times, Tambuwa, we the presidential candidate, we pull out for the venue, say may support Atiku. He does set to claim Senate ticket after presidential primary. You see the game plan, whereas SASAT, they were fighting themselves. That one, Premium Times. This day, come and Clark, one elderly statesman for Delta State, Edwin Clark. He was former minister for this state, he was former commissioner for the former Midwestern state. An elderly statesman. He don't come and say, well, are you the leader of PDP, their national chairman? Now, thoughtless man, a man will be like say, not get sense. Well, say a partial leader, and such person not also head that position, may resign. This one our leadership now, it say eternal push for consensus. Buhari says, I will choose he's saying we choose person, we will take over from her. So now the president, now they talk down. Whereas, now remember, Nigerians, the president say, now lie, not get that one. PNU say, my ordain in the hands of Fulani kidnappers, Methodist man, prelate, Uche, where they kidnap. Now, he talk that one. So, in the ordain person, in the tell people, what you experience the hands of those kidnappers. My brother, whether you like it or not, you must be fair to ourselves. They are not spirit, they are brothers and sisters. Government created this issue for us. The security problem can never be solved on a draining pipe where water not they stay with the flow, they throw away. Now it be. And it will never be solved until we agree to decide, say, enough of this rubbish. Honestly, I will tell you the reason why I not go stop. The reason is that those elected hoodlums, those criminals who they elect, are making so much money from security issue. Too much money. Now you want to tell me, say the governor of a state go want me security matter, stop. What's on the collect now 100 million like I do state? He go pray me stop. He go solve and may not come to collect that money. Or security chiefs go want me stop. No. The president go want me stop. No. There are so many things that will not stop. The issue of security will not stop until people decide say go stop. The issue of environmental nuisance will not stop until the people decide that it will stop. Because those are multi-million-naira projects where people they carry, where they budget and they share them for themselves. And the stupid people now they know. And true, we stupid now. We stupid. We not degree, they worthless. I don't want your degree matter again. It's not worthless. I'm the PhD holder, I'm a professor, I'm this, I have 9 degree. It's worthless, oh. It's worthless like toilet tissue, honestly. Because if you cannot convert those things into action, what is the benefit of education? I can define education better for you. A man that knows what to do at the right time, the appropriate time, not be educated mind. And education is of the mind, not be to certify yourself as certified slave. Those of you who are parading certificate to know who they worthless. We are what they call as Fela Tokans, certified slaves. Having fought, okay, I'll just be reconnected. Sorry, excuse me. I'm always having the because my environment is really cold. So when you graduate from school, when they leave school, they will tell you, say, have you gone through all this training, all the various training? I haven't gone through all of them. Go to the world and discover. And we have been to the world. What have we discovered? Going to university does not show that you go and do white-collar job. No, that was not the sense of university. If you be graduate here saying Allah they touch challenge me, it's not. You have been taught something. Any way you can know what you have been taught can have a positive input in your society. Go ahead and do it. That is why you go to general courses before at a point you now go to your main direction. Is to have a general knowledge on what to do. That is it. People were selling water at the time for cellophane. Based on education, you go to school, you can now see differently. No, it not work like this. I can put it on the sachet. I can put it on the can. That's the beauty of education. That is it. We need to have innovation, not to do things the same old way. To get innovation, when people do the thing, you'll be ahead of others in thinking. That is it for me. I don't know how something defend them. That's so it be. So if you know you are a Nigerian who have read so well, it has no impact in your society, please, your certified slave paper, go and keep it in your pocket, in your cupboard. Don't tell us that you are this when you don't have input in your society. Me, I have input in my own environment. In my own environment, no matter how big it is, I have my own contribution. You must be known for something. Your education, your knowledge you acquire must be replicated in your environment. You can't tell us, can't speak grammar. Like when we do our chat room at times, some people keep on carrying voice call, they talk, they bring profile solution is that practical. You are not on ground. They call protest, they won't see you people. If they call for this, they won't see you people. You just people are talking, want to profile. So how will you present solution when you are not practical? You just come theory, no practical. When they are where the written they want to do, and you are not always available. That is hypocrisy. You must be on ground. Who be that person? All of us now one head now. No one leave your own now. Our head be like coconut. When you cut and not get replacement. So you want to take money, you go to manage your own too now because you not leave one for us. Our papa fear, our mama fear, our elders fear. We now will see the fear again. And at the end of the day, the 6 feet, they sit there inside though. They use sand cover body. They don't enter shadow like Lacha, you go heaven like that. It not be like that. And my brother, if you die for us, you get luck, go be 6 feet. If you not get luck, say na bush, he die. He die for motor accident. He born now. He born. They not see dead body. No, all not be dead. We must accept death as part of life. The day they born every one of us will carry the staff of death into our life. It's part of us. So when pastors, everybody say we shall not die, we only pray God give us long life. We must die. Because you are afraid of death, you will not say the truth. You are a coward now. A coward died many times for the actual death. It's the truth that's going to serve in Nigeria. Hypocrisy will not serve in Nigeria. Hypocrisy not will serve them. We must stay true to power, interrogate the system like what we went to go and do at Ministry of Budgets. How many of you now don't write budget, write letter of demand? I did write letter of demand. I go write, say this office, tell her what you have done, so and so years. I see have some now for my table where I want to go submit. That is it. You don't need a lawyer to do it. Logo, it's not hard. It's not hard. If some people want to go give lawyer, you want that petition. Now only Benin and CC will give people, they use 50,000 to take that petition. Take that petition. Oh, just sit down 10 minutes, it does not count. Why they give you all the things we want to talk about? It does not count. We'll get school, we can't go give police. Our community people, our door people who are left for community, we can't go community, can't go give police money. We'll use 150,000, we'll write petition. When they laugh at people, say that you move go, and we say we'll go school, no access. That also get down to the issue we have in Benin. In Benin, it's not the vigilante now that want to strike now, we want to come on now. Now then they take the risk because you cannot beat a man in his own jungle. When you beat a man for your own jungle, you know say inside that journal now. No, truly, as you be now, I come meet you for I want to come fight you. If you enter house, I know what you want to go bring. I don't know, I don't agree follow you enter. That is the truth of the matter. What is happening to us right now, we are responsible. It's our own fault, it's our own making. Because I tell you, you know, they call anything something, now your mate pass you. That's when we talk say it no matter. Your mate pass us. At every level, we must stand and defend our country, Nigeria. Our various state of origin will not get any other better place. We will not get them. We must rise up to responsibility as citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to salvage this country from the hand of those elected hoodlums who has allowed kidnapper to take over our highways, our bush, who has allowed S-men to take over our various farms. In Benin now, can you afford corn? If you sing corn are yep one. Most of the corn in Benin now are brought from different places because yes-men, they don't take over our bush. How they take over our bush? Our chiefs, our politicians, our political leaders, our opinion leaders, our elder statesmen, our Enoge, our ONs are the ones that have cow in Edo State. Have cow in Edo State. Now then bring those people when they come to assassinate those people. That way you see them. You don't see people like Bobizo that don't talk about this S-men killing. He get cow too. He get cow. In fact, the chairman of the president of Busha nationwide, like president. Until he died, nobody go there. He has kind of via southwest and via northeast. At a time, Fulani took his cow where they take off and they carry and run. He could not shout. If they say at the line, now the matter was with incidental at the Gobazoa Police Division. I saw it when one of the Fulani, I think Sani, in charge of Fulani people at Ovia Southwest, he ran to me, was telling me the problem with them day. I know what I'm talking about. Various chiefs in Benin Kingdom, high-profile, respected chiefs, they are into cow business now. I even the year say our big oga don't go purchase cow from Bush Radio. The governor don't go purchase cow. But down at Bush Radio, I never verify. If I did I go verify that, I'll come knock on here. So truth is our people now get cow. That then bring those people to assassinate their own people because of their own business. Every one of you, if you get the information, you bring it out. How long are you continuing to want to live in fear? If they kill your brother now, because they will not get love here, because the responsibility of them not go do your body. So now it will not concern you. Tomorrow they will kill you, we never talk now. Because most of them who are victims today are saying, if I talk now, I go die. I go die now. Those people will talk for this minute, go die. Who the kill? No Obadayi, now they call the guy. In day for Barcelona. Now one Benin guy. Away your family no gbowan or I be no gbowan. Now so it be. We just see the keep person never die. In fact, those who love to kill are more of boldness. Boldness taught to power, because if you are not important, they won't come and be begging you for your vote. Nigeria, they don't ring election. It's the people who is ringing themselves. As Nigerian politicians do be us rich, if it's possible to ring election, they will not come and beg you for your vote. Honestly, they'll burn you what you want to do. They'll burn you. What's need to swallow money? What you not do? Snake they swallow money. What you not do? They go burn now. But now, it's not possible to ring election. It's the people that decide to ring themselves out of election. And the people do it willingly, without force. Collect 2K, one pot, reach pot of soup. Want to cook a standard pot of soup now, 6,000, 8,000. You can use 10,000 to cook one pot of soup. Depends on your capacity. So that is the truth of the matter. We are beginning at every point ring ourselves out, subject ourselves to slavery, to pains, to untold hardship. I will complain. We don't charge money for election. They complain. Do you imagine the senator, I think for Osun State or so, we go to retrieve the vehicle buy for leader. The man got there. How the man to represent the people? When he has paid, how will the man represent his people? How? It's not possible to represent his people because he paid. He paid to his people. And we are all here sleeping. They talk. In Nigeria, a country where they estimate over 200 million persons, about 767 persons, tired horses will come out and decide who will rule me and you. And we are keeping quiet. The process which you get your leadership, is it a genuine process? How many of you has come and say we'll go condemn, will not agree? Nigerians should begin to point, not on party level. No, we will not agree. The constitution is written for the people. The people say today we not want that constitution. Nobody will force it on us. Honestly, some greedy 767 people, they call themselves delegates about that numbers, will go and gather in one place, illegal gathering, and come and decide this, come and present some criminal to us that will rule me and you, decide our future. And we are we shall at all point, if you don't know what we are going through, what you are going through, that you are the one that are responsible for your own problem. I'm telling you today that we as Nigerians at all levels must come together. We need to speak at the level which those that are representing us is being elected is unacceptable to us. Who can look at personality in our society and mean to advocate that these are the people we want. We cannot allow the same set of criminals to come together. They are sharing millions, thousands of dollars to compromise to come and select those who respect, who will not decide our future for the next 8 years. And Nigerians are divided between those two oligarchs parties, APC and PDP. We should go across party. We should go against tribal buggetry, religious sentiment, and partisan politics. We should look at personality. Personality. Look at Buhari who has failed us. Who came, Nigerian government, Nigerian leaders, those elected rulers, what they call double standard in abundance. He tell us, say, he not get consensus candidate. As yesterday, he started lobbying his governor, saying he go get who will succeed him. Is it his birthright? Now, is it within his power, his right to do that? No. It will be power. And Nigerians are keeping quiet. My brother, don't they change good governance or prayer point? Now, action, at every area you are, make your voice heard as people. You cannot go to church and go and be praying for things you can come against, you can talk against. Fella say, they kill mama, they come a house, they burn a house, they brace on for leg, they brace on for hand, they brace on for head, they blind some people eye. Now they arrest them, they carry in command. Radio they talk. Every citizen come they talk, people come they talk, people come they talk. Government come start to the shake. When people they talk, suddenly, government come huge shame, go set board of inquiry. Why did they do that? Because people were talking. Any society that is afraid of his people, of his government, those they elected into power, they are servants, they are slaves, they elected into power. Such society will never grow. Nigeria have what it takes to grow. We have what it takes. We have no reason why we should be poor as people. Now we are not laughing stock all over the world in the midst of plenty, and we are lacking. It is not supposed to be so, honestly. We have to tell ourselves the truth. At every point, we need to be engaging the government. They keep on telling us all sorts of rubbish in the dailies. We read all what I've been reading, they're all rubbish. All rubbish. The state government has the ability to wreck. Those are areas of priority. Those are areas of priority. Till today, we don't have light, stable light in Nigeria. Where I am now is solar, 24 hours. We'll get light in few hours. It's solar 24 hours. People are now become local government chairmen of themselves. You provide water. In fact, you are not talking. Let me tell you, are we not the one providing water for ourselves? Are we not the one providing light for ourselves, power? Are we not the one providing health care for ourselves by setting private health care centers? Are we not the one providing education for our children by taking our children to government to private schools? Are we not the ones providing security for ourselves? How do you provide security for ourselves? You go to police station, you pay for police to follow you. You can't call police for police to come. If you go and report in police station and for police to bring their van, they say for mobilizement, it's to mobilize them. You pay all the policemen that want to go on that movement. The police that is receiving salary, you have to pay money. At time they'll take 60,000 for you to mobilize them. They will shatter motor. They will have their own money before they can follow you to the place. You write petition in Nigeria. Me, I don't use money for petition. Oh. People at times use petition 200,000 naira, some 70,000 naira. Are you not now providing security for yourself? And what are you now afraid of to talk about? And those are things that money is being budgeted for. And we have government on our own in our various rights. And we are afraid to talk. Things are wrong. You know why those states, Nigeria is hard? People are suffering. Ask them, please give us this information. So you don't have the boldness to say, we can say it. He won't even give you. He will be suffering and smiling at that same point. It happened in only this country. It never happens in other place. I don't know why when we become cowards. In our ancient various kingdom, we are warriors, is in our blood. But now we are not cowards. We have relegated ourselves. Slaves are not the one on horses. The princes and kings and queens are the one not trekking. It's a taboo. We have allowed it because of greed. You need to satisfy with little things. When governor, your great road never tire. Now they sing. Now go hear word. Now they sing. Whereas, what is the duty of governors? Me, I cannot be a governor. The man said, I want to be a governor. Beg, beg, beg. You gave him work to do. He's even failing. And sacrifice are praising him. Say he's doing well. Man go do road with tick like this. Go say do road. Those are kind of the road we have in Benin. Saying do road. They deceive God that they don't fit deceive God. I will not go hear what they get. And people, I don't just know. Man, let's awaken ourselves. Like Marcus Garvey said, meta slavery. You have to relieve ourselves that meta slavery. We have to get a new consciousness, awaken our consciousness to begin to interrogate the system. When we start talking, things will not be falling well. In Edo, you can't access good hospital. The central hospital they used to build their money with, the Edo hospital, cannot be accessed by the commoners. Those who are in diaspora can attest to that because now then they spend the money for those who are privileged to have people over there. Our healthcare, we don't have healthcare around the wards where they say healthcare. The governor of Edo State removed the central hospital without making provision. As I speak to you now, they have taken over the sickle cell center. The sickle cell sufferer has been reduced to one room and without adequate facility for them. Is that a good governance? And those who want to talk, the commissioner of health say, why the leader will talk? And because before you know 1 year their matter, before you go feel respond to them, they must come and apologize, unreserved apology. Who are you, commissioner? A slave of a slave, a servant of a slave? Who are you? How you look yourself? Come, if you know where, if we decrease, we know where to go see Dr. Olotu. We know we'll use ourselves, go psychiatric hospital. Come, I want to tell you, we'll not be your mate. We'll say, our time ago. And we are demanding the commissioner, I'm going to engage her. The commissioner will be the one to apologize to the people. We'll get to that point, honestly. So, my brother, we must wake up. And lastly, I want to talk about something. I don't want to dwell about this news matter again. We're also advocating that the way Edo land is going is not ready for us. We are urging the traditional institution with the beg of our highly revered monarch will beg you. You are our king. God gave us to us. Savage Edo land. Edo land is going. The people you place in every community are the one giving us problem. Our highly respected monarch will beg you. We have been crying. We have not heard from you. People are dying. People are committing suicide because of the havoc or those positions created by our traditional institutions. Some community, they are doing way life past any other thing. They are lying and their youth is paying with their lives. They are burying the youth that they need to, that ought to bury them. In Benin, it's taboo. It's not reversing the case. You know why gray hair will not be lying. For what? Umogun atok pe oba ewa ogidigan or atok pe we beg you passionately. We beg you. This one are humble pleading appeal to you. Edo would no longer have good records. Edo man cannot build in his own land again. Not only that, whoever that is building Edo land, wherever you are coming from, our people will be selling one land for 5 persons. All will veer you. One Enoge will be wearing bead and be selling land for 4 people. Ohen, who is supposed to be taking care of dentists, and now land grabbers and selling land. And Benin Traditional Ruling Council, I beg, Traditional Council, I beg, with due respect, highly respect, come to the aid of the people. Make statement about this thing that is happening. We have not heard anything. It's making us to feel that we are not inferior. We also realize that kingship is for the people. Without the people, leadership is nothing of a truth. That is it. When the people are not suffering, instead of enjoying leadership, they will not have a second thought. They will have a second thought. We are begging. The way those hoodlums are now using people with their hair correct, it not work. It not work. Our land is going. There should be a proper framework. Our land should be sold. People will sell land, create space for market, for healthcare, for police station, for recreation center, and other basic amenities that society should have. They will set their future. The land that our ancestors give for one generation. Your children not get where they will build land for that place. They not go work, they not go do anything. The only thing they think of land. None of them, they say they bring one company, they write better MOU so that it can bring progress to the community. They don't do that. They just sell land. We are begging those people, those positions created by our traditional institution are the one giving problem to us in Edo now. Are the one giving problem to Edo now. Although we also recognize that the governor says the land grabber too. We also recognize that one too. The governor is also grabbing land indirectly. The governor, please, we want you to develop Edo. We need more development of here, northeast, southwest, in one there, in Orion, Akokwedo, all those local government around the interior. We need you to build a new city, not taking over the already designed city. The city has overpopulated. Discongest the city. It's important you should discongest the city by building more cities outside the city. You can acquire land in all those interior and have a design, build estate, engage in building the estate development, build new city, people can acquire it. A meter or a motor estate has become a shadow of itself. Grass has taken over. So what development are you doing to our Governor Obaseki? Tell us. The sickle cell people are dying. People cannot access good health in Edo State right now. People cannot access it. We don't have health centers all over, as you promised, all over the various local government. We don't have them. Somebody was stabbed the other day at one there local government area, our highly respected Iyayi village, around that area, Egba. So Egba, the police division give the person, they give him paper. I request them, they give him a paper. I call the IPO in charge. They come to go hospital. They reach a center, nobody did there. Now only sheep and goat. Now they take over the place. Nobody did there. So what are you doing? What are the progress are you giving us as Edo State? Our educational system is dead. It has no life any longer. If it has life, people can challenge me and point to the one that has life. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. We are just fighting. And our money is running. If you are fighting, please, Governor, if you are fighting, please stop collecting our money, our security vote and other allocation. We know that the state is at standstill. You understand? There's no meaningful development in this state. Let's tell us development. We need development that will improve the life of the people. Now, there's no policies that can take off poverty. The policies you have is creating more poverty. In Edo State, Mr. Governor, children who are selling pure water are paying revenue. sachet water. Let me tell you how they pay revenue. They pay revenue on the side of Oba Market Road, on Oba Market side. If you cross the side of Lagos Street, they'll pay another revenue. If you cross to Forest Street, you pay another revenue. If you cross to a B-way, the other revenue. Community revenue also attached to it. We also arrested one illegal revenue. As I speak to you, the Oredo State government declined to be part of the suit. They declined. We have also approached the DSS Department of Oredo Local Government, also written a petition to them. Up till now, even when we took their victim to them, up till now, they have not replied. And under the watch of Oredo DSS Department, all those nonsense are happening. Nothing is happening. Well, if I leave here today, by next week, I also go and meet the director of Oredo Local Government again and make my decision, my direction, my direction known to him. We cannot continue. The other day, they were collecting money for national ID, for NIN, under the watch of DSS office at Igor. Look at DSS office, look at the NIN office. And we went there to go and shut them. And I was shouting on the DSS office. They were ashamed. They could not come and challenge us. I was telling them their life history. How can you be there to come and do some certain things? And those evils are popping up under your watch, whether people go and select the weak and be prosecuting the weak. Someone they talk about government says it's inciting violence. I go pick them. They torture them. And a lot of issues are happening. So, Governor Baseki, please rise up to your responsibility. Rise up to your responsibility. My people of Edo State and all Nigerians, rise up to your responsibility too. I also want to beg traditional institutions, I beg you people, rise up to your responsibility. Honestly, the major problem we are having now, especially the Benin speaking area, are those people that are created by traditional institutions are the ones giving us sleepless nights. So they say if you know problem, when you identify a problem, 50% of that problem has been solved. I don't know why problem has been identified and nothing has been done about it. I will still baffle us. Why nothing is being done about it? They touch us and we are not happy. And we get out to express our displeasure, honestly. It's our right. It's our right. Constitutionally, it's our right. Traditionally, it's our right to express our displeasure when things are not going well. And we expect our leaders at all levels may they listen to us as people. Because without us, no leadership, now the truth be that. And all Nigerians want to also appeal to you lively. Please, nature owns every one of us. We are product of nature. Nature is not product of us. We are product of nature. The rainy season just is setting now. We should treat our nature friend, our environment friendly. Stop putting refuse on the waterways. Our people they do well. Later, when they call Governor Baseki, for those of now with their Lagos State, they want to Lagos, they call Governor of Lagos State. They want to Anambra, call Governor of Anambra. Last time I went to Anambra, look at the major highway where water don't wash dirty full everywhere. No, you don't fit to eat dirty from your parlor. Not the drink water or sachet thrown out of the vehicle. When rain dey fall, not pack dirty for road. You go for water channel, come water and go blood drain. We don't blood drain, don't cause wahala, they can't call governor. If anybody they do one for your area, you know attack them, you know arrest them, you know do in fact short video first before you ask you the attack and they do short video as evidence. If you don't fit talk to them, fall down to NIGERIAN watch, we will take them up because it's our collective responsibility to fix our nation, our various states, our various cities, our various world. We must be that light. The man that stand in the mirror according to Michael Jackson. Now need the change. We must do that now because the kind rain where they come so. Many landlords will not do that one, say no concern me. Now will turn to 10 and I go don't come on. And when you see say person they say waterways, it is Sanfi moat. cry heart, and we'll take them up. We'll take them up. It is our duty to fix this country. Normally, government can't do it alone. But I dey tell now, you know, feel they talk to government, you know, yeah. You get people who go talk to them, they go, yeah, because now chain they take the whole dog. Now rope they take the whole goat. And so it matter be. Let's be good ambassador wherever we are. Good ambassador of this great country, Nigeria. We have no other home. And it's our collective responsibility for every area where we dey, we'll save this country. I'll leave now with this thought that wherever you go, south, north, east, west, no place like home. Bye for now. Till tomorrow.